Mm-hmm. That fixed it. Okay. Rule 7 of streaming, or just content creation in general. Test your stuff before hitting the go live button. Hello there, everybody. My name is Serge06. I am a streamer and VTuber, and today I am going to be playing Elden Ring. It seems my VTuber software is lagging a bit, so this is a little awkward. Maybe I just have too many things open again. Hang on a second. Something is killing all the RAM. Yeah, because I can see, oh wow, I'm dropping a lot of frames today. Do-do-do. Hello? Yeah, I can see what is eating up my RAM today? Hello? Anything of note? Anything running in the background? Get rid of this. Get rid of that. I suppose I should go through the plan for today whilst I sort out what's going on with my setup. The plan is pretty simple. I go through the remainder of the base game. We've set the Earth Tree on fire. We have to talk to Corhin, get his stuff, find Gold Mask's body, get his stuff too. Because why not? Yep, sure, let's do that. And after all that, fight the actual bosses of the base game. So let's see if minimizing this will actually fix the performance. Nope, no. Yeah, something is just eating up all the something's probably just eating up all my RAM or CPU power that's just not normally there. What is it that's doing this? Task manager is lagging. It might actually be over, chat. Yo? Hello? Wow, even the VTuber software has frozen. Give me a moment. Yeah. Okay, crash report. That ain't good. That really ain't good. And this too? Yep. Uh, that should be better. Okay, it looks like we're back. Whatever happens for the rest of the stream happens. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's go be silly somewhere else. Now, first things first, if you want to make any kind of progress, I think the regular way is to go up through there. Because somewhere in this wasteland is Brother Corin. Like, somewhere here. Oh wait, no, that's the actual way forward. Sorry. It'd be easier to search if I could summon Torrent, but I guess Big Waste, I guess he's still forbidden from entering here. Cause we're just gonna have to comb this whole entire area by foot until we find the that sad prophet. That is assuming he did. That is assuming we actually did all this correctly, because this should be the last step in the quest line. Get him all the way to the snowfield, exhaust his dialogue, and then after all that, burn the earth tree, just like fully. He should just move to this place. Yep. I hope you guys enjoy this riveting content. This amazing start to the stream. Is that someone alive over there? No, that's just a torch. So yeah, we really did burn the earth tree. It was awesome. You guys should have seen it. We like set Melina on fire and she jumped to the tree. She just like burnt it completely from the inside. So now if we so wanted, we could just get inside now. Hopefully there won't be any like major obstacles in the... Oh, there you are. Corin, my man, what's going on?
Oh, it's you. I finally come to understand. The Master was nothing more than a madman, enchanted by a vain and ruinous delusion. He rejected the perfection of the Golden Order, seeking to supplant our glorious faith with his own. Could there be a more pitiable comedy? Look at it. The culmination of perfection, burning before our very eyes.
Not my fault though. Don't worry about it, Corin.
Oh, I finally... The Master was an enchanter seeking to... Look at it.
What is the...
Oh, I finally come... The Master was an enchanter seeking to... Look at it.
Come on, let me read the message. Could this be a wicked sword? Honestly, no, but because people already upvoted that comment lots and lots, I'm going to say yes. Okay, so straight from the wing. And then turn right. Although I should probably have just reloaded the game from that point. I think it would have just saved us quite a number of steps there. Oh well. Hip hip hop skip jump. Dead end, and then yep, there it is. That's his relic. That's his set. I say set, but it's literally just a single robe. A flail for some level of self-defense, and his bell bearing. Yes, of course. Now you could actually come up to this specific spot earlier if you feel like fighting one of those like elder lions and like a bunch of Leyndell knights, but I didn't feel like it. No, I'm sorry. I do like how the those Miranda flowers just continue existing, and yeah, look, there it is, the Mending Rune of Golden Order. And instead of walking all the way back to the site of grace and back there again, I'm just gonna reload the save file. And get his armor set, which I think calling it armor is a little bit generous, to be honest. There's like nothing there. It just leaves very little to the imagination. But enough about that. Let's keep going. I think this is where the actual content of the stream starts. So first we make our way up the stairs, up the elevator. Yep, this is the same elevator that you take on your way down to do the Radagon Ismarika puzzle, by the way. And for us, we have a familiar face waiting. I think I'm gonna open with Exex Decay. I have to really be on him, basically.
It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas. That we continue to struggle.
Because otherwise that happens. You know, I thought that Law of Regression would get rid of the buffs on him, you know. Anyways, take two. I see what happened. It's not. Did he try to cast a spell and then not? Did he cast a spell and then fail to? Like, did he run out of FP or something? Okay, this time for sure. let's just keep doing that.
In my bones, a tarnished cannot become
Okay, he can basically cheese you with his magic spam, so you basically have to counter cheese him with stuff like that. Your best NPC killer like abilities on full display in that fight. That should be enough for a level up, I think. And I do want to spend my runes before I use them all up against before I eventually lose them fighting what's his name, Godfrey or Horaloo. That's still too many runes I have on my person, and I don't think I have 100k runes on. No, wait, I can do that. Wait, yes, I think I do. I think I'll wait a little while before going into I think I'll wait for a while before raising my vigor to 60. That's mostly for like New Game Plus and like the DLC, and I can worry about that once I get past Bellerud Castle. So what should I do? What should I do? Why not? I'll just raise my arcane some more. Raise my damage a bit more. Do more damage. Hit harder. A little harder. Okay, so the chud's out of the way, and I think this is going to be probably the hardest boss fight. Or at least the hardest boss to fight with this specific build, mostly because he's gonna be fast, he's gonna be pretty aggressive, lots of wide sweeping area of effect attacks. Hell, I'm even tempted to bring in what's her name, you know, the warrior lady from Stormvale, Nepheli. I'm tempted to bring her in as a spirit, as like a helper, because you can like summon her. Like there's the summon sign for her, Nepheli warrior. But I think, yeah, I'll probably be fine. First I'm gonna let the thing play out, because it's a pretty cool cutscene.
It's been a long while, Morgoth. Long and hard didst thou fight, tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured the Elden Ring resteth close at hand. Alas, I am returned. To be granted audience once more.
Look at that. feel the weight of those stomps.
Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
But we're gonna have some fun tonight, Godfrey. Okay, here. And dragon. How did that? You know what? I'm not gonna question that. He hits me through the air too. Got it. Gosh, too slow there. Phase 2. Yeah. I'm gonna first try this boss and just not. Is this gonna be one of those bosses where I just complete him first try, but somehow manage to beat him, even though I probably shouldn't with the way I'm playing right now.
Siraj.
Like, I should not have. And I do kind of wish that there was an easier way to like make fire different spells. Because like you kind of see me struggling to fight since I'm like 9 spells slotted at the moment. I wonder if it might be worth giving up Moon of Noxtella and Placidus Axe's Ruin, because if I'm being honest, I'm not gonna find a lot of use out of it on most
I've
occasions.
given thee courtesy enough.
Like, you can't afford to use it against guys like him. You see how serious he is? You saw how like fast he was attacking. He's gonna get faster and he's gonna pull some grab attacks instead. So best call might be just more Dragon Maw spam. I don't know that I can get away with rotting him or frosting him. This is a fun voice too. First try. Nothing in the first try, but I am strong enough to deal a lot of damage to him. It's just a matter of finding the openings to hit him with the breath attacks, the maw, the claw, and stuff. And since I'm fighting like an actual boss, you know what? Let's throw this in as well. Give myself a little fighting edge. Yeah, I think he'll be far enough away that I can open up a lot of it won't open up the axe swing attack. He's using that attack already. That specific attack, I kind of misread both of them, like, because he has those, like, because he has the whole Earthshaker attack, you know, like that's like 2 hits and it covers basically pretty much the whole arena. I kind of usually mistake it for that one. Once more from the top, this time without that. As long as he doesn't open up, as long as he doesn't like follow up with the what's it called? The axe throw attack. Gonna take for a second. I thought it took it to phase 2. 'Twas nobly fought. I don't know about that one, Godfrey. There was nothing noble about that last attempt at all. Oh yeah, before I forget, what should I have? Is there anything I'm missing? Yep. Let's stick with the class. Let's stick with the classic. For this one, and for the next, or rather for the next boss, do I have... I have the Haligdrake plus 2 at least. The max one I can get is like the Golden Braid, which you can find from, what's that place called? America's Village, basically. I think rather than Exe's Decay, let's Philosophy, because Philosophy falls faster. Too many attempts. I wonder if I'm actually doing anything by equipping that thing so late, like right at the end of the boss fight. Okay, 40 minutes and our first boss, our second boss of 3 is down. Come on, bro. Worst I can lose is 5k runes. Let's go. Okay, this is it. The final boss. Our final challenge for the base game. Everything we've done has led us up to here. From the Halix Tree to the mountaintops to Caelid to even Liurnia. This is going to be our final challenge. Nothing left in the base game except another arena I've just decided not to do for whatever reason, because I don't need that to do that underground area. Don't worry about it. But this is it. There he is. Or there she is, rather. Queen Marika. The ruler of the lands between, imprisoned in the Urge Tree itself. Hi, your ladyship. I'd like to battle you. Whether it's you, or the redhead, or your red-haired consort and other half, Radagon of the Golden Order. Come on, I'm flexible. I can do both. wonder if this is the Golden Order acting through Radagon and Marika, or if they're just doing hands just by pure instinct. Anyways, here's one of the coolest shots in the entire game, by the way. Pure aura. Nothing but respect for this guy, even if he did kind of ruin his wife, ruin the marriage of his previous wife, and is a bit of a genocider. Nothing but aura from this place. So anyways, let's go to his space amoeba with, what, 2 red glasses left? Yeah, winnable. It's winnable, I think. Just have to perfectly dodge its attacks. The white sweeping AoEs, the golden explosions, the one holy attack that just follows you around everywhere until it explodes. Just gotta dodge all that. It's easy, right? those swings, Ted. Jump. Okay, yep, next up. We are semi-still in this fight. I don't think I've ever seen them tackle before. Like, nothing bad. I think this one I've just seen lots and lots of right, that's that attempt. This time we'll do Radagon a lot better, and that will give us the flasks needed to just outlast the Elden Beast. I think rather than Moog's Shackle, I should see if I have anything usable here. Anything at all. It appears not. I don't think Radagon can even be rotted, can he? Yep, I think he can be rotted. Another new thing. I don't think it's going to be this attempt either, Chad. I planned that, by the way. Might it be worth using more, Oh wait, I should equip... I almost forgot, I should equip the Haligrate Talisman as well. What else can I use in here to give myself an advantage? Blue Dancer, Old Lords... Old Lords might work. Yay, I dodged it this time. There, I knew you had a foster bar up there somewhere. Felt like 60% of my health in one blow. I don't. Was that counterattack damage? That had to have been, because I don't think I would have been. Because I'm sure I would have survived that. Let's try stacking those two incantation towers. He or not gonna be ready for the what's it called? 34% boost to my incantation power, are ya? Take my attack. Normally it works to do that. Why is that Nairobi? Come on, I know I dodged that one. Why didn't my circle button go off? I pressed it right as he came down. It should have gone off, but it didn't. No. Is my thing actually... By the way, hopefully I'm still getting comments, because my setup for whatever reason is like glitched out like crazy. Like it's saying that I'm not authenticated or logged in or anything, so I should still be able to see any comments coming in from like the actual stream stuff. Actually working, chat. Or rather, it should work. I'm just not casting it enough. trying to rot him. I think I'll just do a point. I think I'll just open the fight with Grail's Roar, and I'm also running pretty low on rune arcs as well. This should be the Dawn's, I think. Okay. We're back in this. Oh, did he? Was he trying to... How do you dodge that again? Back on the horse. You're supposed to wait until you're far away, you silly goose. think I should. Yeah, I think I should trade one of my flasks for. I think I should trade one of my. I think I should swap one of my flasks, or maybe two of them. What's this? Boosts faith, boosts damage negation. Do I have anything here that could actually help me in this fight? Lightning won't help. Holy definitely won't help. Maybe the stance breaking tear. Maybe I can bust his attack. Maybe I can bust like Radagon's kneecaps. Like maybe I can bust his kneecaps like slightly earlier. I mean, I'm still only an hour into the stream and I'm basically at the final boss. As long as one of these attempts is successful, I can then just move on to Bellerot and the Divine Beast Dancing Lion in the same stream. Or I could do the Shadow Keep, or I could do that. Like the Shadow Keep, the Shadow Keep also works, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's going to advance a few quest lines, but I'll get access to more strength sooner. Come on. That's how you do it. Ow. Wait a second. Okay, this time you should. I spent a lot of time, but the last attempt trying to get the block, but that is unnecessary. Oh, come on, give it a rest before there's a big beam attack. Can I hit him from here? No, I can't. And I'm also almost out of blue flats, so where are you? That was close. Managed to quickly. I think I've only seen that attack like twice since I kind of played this game. Come on. stop running. The Elden rings again. Come on, do this to me. Bada boom. Godsmack. There we go. There's the call out. 600k runes for all that trouble. And before I forget, switch that back to Talisman of the Dread. Actually, come to think of it, I should probably go find the, that one, the Pearl Drake Talisman. It's gonna be pretty hard to face down, it's gonna be pretty hard to face down the Dancing Lion and its multi-element, nonsense. Round Table Hold is even more on fire than it was before. Whatever. It is a bit sad to lose Enya though, because she's like dead and gone now. Not that she can't help, not that it stops her from helping us, of course. And Marcus Hammer. So Marcus Hammer would make sense on this build, but come on, it's the Sacred Relic Sword. Somehow the Dung Eater still lives. Okay, so that's step 1 done. Step 2 is taking Belleroux Castle. Well, that or going into the Shadow Keep, because just to get a lot more stronger. Because on one hand, we will shatter the Great Rune for the Elden. We will shatter the Nicholas Charm. Although, haven't we already done that, I think? No, I don't think we shattered it yet. Part of me is tempted to just go further, like into here, into like Ancient Ruin, the actual Ancient Ruins, collect some Shadow Tree fragments, get some levels, go into here, collect some stuff from over here, get more Shadow Tree fragments, go into the Shadow Keep, get more Shadow Tree fragments, specifically just to make this boss go by faster, but then I'd ruin the experience of fighting Castle, and then I'd ruin the experience of fighting Ralana, so I'm gonna go do the don't worry, I'm gonna do the Belleroux Castle normally. I'm at a pretty good level anyways for it, so what other weapons can I use here? The Cult. I keep forgetting I put on Sheath on that katana. Like Greatsword, sorry. Dryleaf Arts, which I forgot to level up. Cypher Pada. The Gold Starfist with Bloodhound Step. That's gonna be... which is kind of stupid. Not in the this is dumb way, but in the this is kind of ridiculously powerful kind of way. That if I wasn't like trying to focus mainly on a dragon build, I'd probably be using that as my main weapon. I did kind of... oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Scorpion. Goodbye, Mr. Scorpion. Are those your children? I'm gonna go say hello. Aren't AoE spells fun, chat? Okay, I think there might be one more Scorpion over here who didn't quite get the memo. Yep, something's aggroed to me. Belleroux Castle is quite the interesting place, I gotta say. First, let's say hello to the Scorpion. Hello, Mr. Oh, yeah, after this, I should totally, like, isn't there, like, one more Scorpion here? No? Just a Shadow Lord. A Shadow Noble, I guess you call it. They have Spire incantations for whatever reason. What else? Let's allocate flask charges. Ow. Like this. Get rotted. Who did I aggro? Can I backstab you? I didn't actually mean to get you too, but you know what? Sure, I'll take this black firefly and leave. And I'll just make my way. Wow, where are you guys even coming from? Okay, down through here. Next up is this area. I think next up is going to be the first real act. I think one of the only like genuinely challenging enemies in this area. First up, I'm gonna. Okay, normally he's very difficult, but fortunately he like took a break randomly, so I got a hit off on him. Lucky me. I aggroed somebody, but I'm not sure who. You're not allowed to fight back, not you either, and definitely not you. Seriously, who's still aggro? Okay, I'm...
Thou shalt not evade the flame of Mesmer.
I wanted to get, but... Okay, one more hit.
How could this be? Forsake me not, Queen Marika, my grace.
And what's this item again? Ah, Shriek of Sorrow. I forget what that actual word does. Let's see. Flinch nearby enemies, recall, boost attack power based on remaining HP. So theoretically, you could just like cast it when you're almost dead. Heal up and retain the health boost. Theoretically, of course. I don't think there was anything on these rooftops now that I think about it. So rather than wasting time... Yep, that area is locked. I'm gonna go make progress in the rest of the level now. Let's go. Eva. Gonna be two dudes over here. 776 of damage dealt. Huh. So unfortunate to be one of these generic enemies. Like, what actually is the counterplay to someone like me besides me being like bad? What actually are you supposed to... How actually are you supposed to respond in this situation? Oh, hello. Like that. You didn't even notice I was there. And I still got it. Oh, throwing daggers. Neat. One of these ways I think leads to... Yep, shortcut back to the start of the area. Let's unlock that. Pull the lever and go back up. We have a nice little shortcut all the way back up here. There is also, like, what's the word for it? There is also like a secret underground area. Oh, those are scorpions. I said leave me alone. You really thought you were gonna do something to me there? Think again, buckaroo. No, seriously, where am I gonna go next? There's supposed to be something else here. There it is. The secret path to one of the super secret shadow tree fragments. I remembered last minute that Manfly was there. Still, it's gone. I also feel like I should be getting more healing, like from my flasks and stuff. Maybe it's always been like this, or maybe it's just because I'm using the give myself lots of HP. This is kind of my first time using that rune instead of like Godric's +5 to like all stats rune. Yay, Shadow Tree Fragmento. And dried yep, the dried bouquet. Raise attack power when a spirit summon dies. Hello. I don't think there's anything there of note that we need, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go over here, thank you. You know, it would be very, very useful if, like, you know, it would be very, very useful if that flask refund mechanic kicked in dungeons, in like legacy dungeons and caves. It would actually encourage you to like fight the enemies like all around you rather than just ignoring them. And I think I'm just about near the top. I think this part will need... Ow. Ow. There. I think that's the most threatening enemy in this entire, like, area. That's the most threatening enemy gone. Now the question is, how am I gonna deal with those graves? There's one more thing in this area I should be mindful of. I'm pretty sure that Gravebird dropped an item. Yes, it did. And excellent. Oh, were you the guy I aggroed earlier? Now it all makes sense. No fighting back, thank you. Okay, now to look for... Yeah, I should look for the super secret thing in here. I think it was down here. I want to... No, that's not the spot. Here. That was an ambitious surprise attack. An ambitious ambush, one might say. Come on, let me jump over. I don't want to go backtracking. There. I just realized I gotta fight the, I gotta run, either fight or run past the, you know... Or, wait, no, I should have used this earlier, actually. We're almost at the end. We're almost at the top of this, Okay, I think that's all of them. Some smithing stones for our troubles. And after this, we're gonna have to deal with a bit of a problem enemy. Ugh. Wait, how far away am I from leveling up again? It might be worth exploring the well depths. Uh, 40k runes from leveling up, and I don't have any other runes on me. Oh well, guess I'll explore the well depths after all. Yep, sure. Already killed you guys before, so I'm just gonna run past. Just ignore me, pretend I don't exist, and... Well, actually, no, I don't think. Yay! Yep. I wonder if I can hit you through... Oh wait, no, you're in front of the wall. There's a bunch of stuff to worry about over here, by the way. Somewhere in this area is an earth tree. Hello? Defenseless Tarnished over here. Hello? I sure hope I don't get jump scared by any earth tree avatar spirits. I mean earth tree spirits. Yeah, that would be bad. There we go. That was fun. What else was in this area to worry about? I think it's just a bunch of man-flies, isn't it? I think it was a bunch of man-flies, and I think there might have been a Spirit Ash summon here. Like a really good one. One of the divine, like, one of the bird warriors peoples. You know those those juggernauts with the big, the divine bird juggernauts. The ones you'll see a lot more of in Inner Elim. Wait, didn't I see? Yeah, I did see one here. Yeah, a lot of the rewards you'll find here are early game. But a surprising good, like, first reward you'll get is that Spirit Ash, which I recall being somewhere in this general area. Doesn't work from wind, or I mean from an elevated. Hey. Oh, hello. Seriously, where are all these coming from? Are they just like spawning indefinitely or something? Geez, honestly. So many man-flies, so little time. Warriors I was talking about. Okay, good. He wasn't particularly fast. Ooh, he even got his sword. Cool. Fortunately, he wasn't very reactive, or else we probably would have died there. I didn't even know that the poison fell off me at one point, or that I stopped hitting the poison damage. Words are difficult. But do you know what's not difficult? Was I just wrong? Because I really can't remember where the, what else was there waiting for us. Huh? Yeah, calmness is what I seek indeed. Calmness is what I am, actually. I am always calm. I am always quiet. I do not raise my voice very loudly. Yay. I think I've just about done this area. No, I've pretty much done this whole area. I thought for sure this area was gonna house one of the Divine Bird Warriors, but even without it, I think the runes I got from it were, I think, worth it. Now we climb this big ladder. And it's Shadow Noble. Frame 1. Yep, nothing. Man, I really should have gone in there first. I think the neutralizing boluses would have been like a big help just for that like stretch of game with the poison swamp. Yeah, what time are we at? 1.5 hours, still good. I definitely think I'll have enough time to enough time probably for Castle Entis as well at this rate. Yep, now prepare to cry, chat.
Who are you? Oh, I must be a blacksmith. Now, let's get smithing.
Oh, that's some incredible writing there, honestly. Like, but he just went back to his default. He's just smithing not for any reason, but for the love of the game now.
Could you tell me what happened? Why is the round table burning? In ruins. Why does that girl weep for me? Oh. Have I forgotten something of dire importance?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Yug. But something there that is there to worry about. Decisions. Yeah, let's just go with dry leaf farts, I suppose. And I think something else I plan to use probably later on in the next playthrough. Yeah, probably the Earth-free seal. Let's be realistic. It's not gonna be the Fire Knight seal, is it? No, siree. Mm-hmm. If I leaned into a more blasphemous angle, I could have used this. It's a shame. It's such a fun weapon too. Overpowered and fun. This I can't really use because I'll need to spec a lot more into dex for it to work. Same for pretty much all of these. Even the great katana's out of my reach. Although interesting. Actually, I think I know my next side weapon. I think the obvious choice that was staring me in the face the whole time. I think I know what my next weapon is, chat. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. Time for silly maxing. A nighttime stage battle. Is there anything more beautiful? I actually am tempted to summon Freya because I'm gonna be honest, I just don't enjoy fighting this boss. But I'm gonna give it a few attempts without hers, just to see where it goes. It's like, if I am quick, I'll definitely have room to do Rolana's castle. Like, if I clear to the next 20 minutes, I'm gonna focus on Rolana next.
O horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered, take root inside the tower's sculpted keepers, and perched within, we beg of thee, rise.
Arise, rise, rise, rise. Where is your rage? Where is your anger?
Dance kavod, cleanse all, wait. Cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's fire.
It's showtime. and attempt. Although I guess it is a bit, I guess it is hard to call it one attempt. Like, I think I just won because my numbers are just way big for this point of the game. Yeah, I think that's closer to what happened. Yep, let's go down the lift. Well, up the lift. Come on. And a reward. Revered Spirit Ash. Let's go. I think up there isn't really anything of note except just a letter from Leyndell saying like, oh no, we got more stuff to do to figure out how to burn these thorns. We can figure it out. Meet me after Castle Entus, okay? Something like that. And let's take her up on her offer. And go straight to Shadow. Well, not straight to. Stage front, Boulder Tower Settlement. Yep, there we go. Small private altar. How did you manage that? Let's talk to the let's also talk to the grandma. Aw, she's sleeping. Aw. Hey, grandma.
Oh, such a joy to smell the scent again. Does a sculpted keeper stand before me?
That is correct, Grandma. I am a sculpted keeper.
Beast's essence fade. A great anxiety welled up within. Forgive this old woman her foolish fears. 'Tis such relief I cannot express.
Yep, I am the sacred beast, all right. That is me, the sacred beast in the flesh. Not a tarnished, with its head as my helm. Don't worry about it.
Arrival. Oh. 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 I implore, Vess, have my son accompany thee to war. And dance thy dance of beauteous color. Take vengeance upon Mesmer and his lot. They who betrayed us, aye, they who burned us. Let them face in thy wrath their just deserts. My song will I sing in service to thee.
Yep, I think you have.
My son.
I think you have something else for me, Grandma. It just completely envelops the character profile screen. I think you can also use this helm if you need some extra defense and vigor. I remember wearing this when I cheesed Prime Radon the first time with a pure strength build, full heavy armor, and the Blood Fiend's arm. I hope that when I eventually move to Sekiro,
from higher sphere delivered, we beg of thee to dance and kavod, cleanse all that thou wilt, cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny.
that is the plan.
Welcome, O glorious sculpted keeper. Thou art kind indeed, to this aged crone. Ah, pardon me, my dear. Where are my manners? Surely thou must hunger, O sculptor keeper. I prithee, partake of this modest dish. 'Tis only plain fare, but sup to the lees, and it will surely grant thee ample vigor.
Thank you, Grandma.
Shouldst thou be by hunger's pangs beset, I implore thou art sure to feel thy though, if the flavor doth thy tongue offend, I care not if thou throwest it away. Shouldst thou art sure though.
Now we have one more. Now let's deliver this shoe to wait a second. Shouldn't someone else be there? Hello? Ah, there you are. I was worried you'd up and disappeared on me. He's not even registered as a person.
You
That he's not even showing up on the map.
I found the site of it. Mikola has said as much himself. He wishes now to throw it all away. He says the truth of his claim can be found at each corpse is evident. Go to them in that first. What's this? Do you think me in need of alms? But this dish, 'tis fair of the tower. And I remember fondly this kin-clad scent. Brings back memories I'd all but forgot. This, by my troth, is but a dismal copy. Indeed, I think it rather plain to see. Things once broken can never be the same.
Yep.
Look, my desire not to go to the mischief in that first.
What else can I wear? Nothing I'm much terribly interested in, so let's go back to being helmless for now, shall we? Yep, it's been 2 hours. I am getting rather hungry, but not so hungry that I have to stop the stream outright. So I think I have enough room in me to just run past everything, siege the tower. Oh, the troll stays dead. Good. Huh. I never actually noticed that before. They're still burning corpses. Wow, this one don't play, huh? You guys both dropped something. Oh, is it just smithing stones again? Yeah, these guys dropped nothing but smithing stones, man. Let's get the jump on that now. And have our attack blocked entirely by banner and by sheer foresight. This guy was died faster than I could actually think, so Loyal Knights Cookbook, so that's a third of the way. That's 1/3 of the leg through Castle Ensis. Should take another 10-15 minutes to reach the top, I think. I think the most major opening way is specifically Moongrum. Or is it Moon? Or was it Moonrithel? No, Moongrum's the one for Renala. The one for Relana is kind of like Irithyll, but you know, moon. Remember Irithyll? How? If it's Irithyll of the Boreal of the Valley, then what's Moonrithyll of the Borealis of the Valley? I wonder if you're actually in the cast animation for this. Like, once you're in there proper, whether anything can, like, knock you out of it. Maybe a dragon? I'll have to try. A dragon to knock out another dragon. This is something I have to try. Huh. I didn't think a single punch would be enough to kill that bird, but I guess birds only have like 1 HP. You come to think of it, how come having more strength doesn't using Mr. Squirrel? How come having more strength doesn't translate into you having actual like actual hard damaging punches? Isn't that like a bit strange to you, chat? Hello? More not resin. Is this like... It's just a crafting item. Yep, just about to activate a shortcut. Which would mean that I'm pretty much halfway through the dungeon. Ow. It's tough to fight these guys in close quarters, huh? I abandoned here the flesh of my bone. Okay, let's go. This is gonna be a bit of a risk with my runes, because I am going to be facing off against Moongrim. I called her Moongrim again. It's Moonrithyll, like of the Boreal Valley. You know that that weird place with all the weird frosted enemies and stuff like that. The place that's like really bad and like really scary because of the nights there. I am beyond your ability to bite. Okay, I think I should teach those nobles a lesson. I don't even think I'm like anywhere close to fight. I don't think I'm actually... I completely forgot that page was even there. Low. Final noble. You really should be trying to shoot. You really need to chill out. I think this is Rolana's cameo. Useful talisman, but not for this build. That was a valiant attempt. I'll give you some credit. Okay, so what's next? No, we're still not close enough for the checkpoint. Yeah, and irritatingly, the checkpoint's going to be after this whole area. Why didn't you climb that? Come on, fight back. Fight back, won't you? Now, what else was there? Anything over here? No. So it's just this thing. This little secret item. Oh, glintblade tree. Ah. It really does kind of suck that I'm not when you find something cool but can't use it because it's just not part of your build, because it just won't fit into your build at that time. One of these days I am going to do like a stream more focused on a magic build, but that's probably going to be a while away because one of my two plans are either immediately do New Game Plus as Marianne again, suit of armor and like as a holy knight, this time with 80 faith and whatever other stats you'll need to work for that. Probably like a bit of dex, vigor, endurance and stuff like that. And just using the holy seal. I can't believe that actually hit. actually understand how this. I don't understand how this thing's hitboxes work, but they work. And too much bigger in this instance. Just about done with this area. Some somber stones for our troubles. Apparently nobody else here dropped anything. Oh, except this guy. I think this guy. Just about at the end of this castle. Why is the chest open already? Huh, must be a thief lurking nearby. Well, they're not a very good thief either, because they just left the stone sword key there. Idiot. Alright. I think you see the results of our battles. We went through everything to get here. And we just have one more thing. That is, I think, the actual Queen's Ash of War, which technically I don't need, if only because, like, you know, only really using it for one weapon, was only usable on one weapon, and I'm still actually, wait a second, what am I thinking? I keep forgetting I have seppuku on here. I think it wouldn't it have been funny if, like, if part of this build, if dragon builds had like easy access to if dragon builds had built-in hemorrhaging on them. Like, there's good synergy with bleed builds because of the whole arcane stat. So you can use like bleed stuff on it. But yeah, wouldn't it be funny if you had that built in, like some kind of funny hemorrhaging spell? Yes, it would be funny. Unfortunately, FromSoft are fun. It would be hilarious actually. Unfortunately, FromSoft are only funny. Right. If I actually beat, by the way, stream ends when I beat Rolana, just FYI. So it could be another half hour, could be like the literal next 5 minutes. We'll see. Okay, that's probably half hour then. Okay, like I said, stream ends when I beat Rolana, so I think this is probably a pretty solid, a pretty nice place to stop, probably. Potentially. I think I have some runes now. Huh. Okay, okay. No reason to keep... I don't think I have a reason to keep any of this. I'm not using any kind of, like, storm attacks, I think. Raises potency of storms, but I'm not using it. I could get the moon and fire stance, but they're just not compatible with my build right now, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna sell them. Yeah.
Now.
I think this should be enough to get me the remainder of the runes, because I'm gonna level up the beast claws and have that be my sidearm. That almost cleaned me out. Wow. I think I'll probably need 15 to maybe 30k runes to level up the beast claw as well. And just to double check, does it have hemorrhaging? Yes, it does. And you know what that means?
Now.
Whoa. My doctor says I'm more than a Oh, this is going to be fun, I think. Whew. But yeah, I don't actually know what else to do for the rest of the stream, or if I am gonna stream like at all, like, because I think this is a pretty solid stopping point. Cleared out the final boss, cleared out the first two bosses of the DLC. I think the most obvious, pretty much next step I can take is Do I want to fight one? Do I want to fight a rune? Do I want to fight an even bigger beast? Just to test my beast claws? Sure. Why not? I have no runes to lose anyways. Just a potential rune park loss. Do. Because I can go pretty much anywhere now, I think. The only thing is that... Yeah, the only thing is that I'm gonna, like, advance a few quest lines if I go straight to the keep. But if I go straight to the keep, that opens up, literally the rest of the game. Literally the rest of the DLC, I think. I think I'm close enough. That's an AoE roll, I forgot. You're otherwise not putting up the best fight around that. The only reason you're getting hit is because... Ow, the game! That's better. Gosh dang. The pelt of Ralva and the pelt of Ralva too. Now, worrying it is gonna go against her character, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of Bear County now. I'll decide what I'm gonna do by tomorrow, I think. Most likely going to be raiding the Shadow Keep. Most likely. I'm either gonna be raiding the Shadow Keep from the front, or more likely I'm gonna go via the back entrance. Might possibly do what's his name, Ymir's questline as well, quite possibly. Like, I think the back entrance... yeah, I think doing Shadowkeep does open up the other half of the DLC, because if you go via here, go via this path, it leads down to some secret catacombs, which leads down to this entire area, which leads to Midra's Manse, another big remembrance boss, and the only part of the map not covered. So yeah, gonna call the stream here. Thank you to everyone who watched my stream. In the event that someone did comment, sorry I didn't see your comment. It just so happens that my OBS is bugging for whatever reason. It'll be fine on the next stream tomorrow. Don't worry. Where's my VC face? All right, so come on. All right, so thank you again for watching. I hope to see more of you guys tomorrow. I stream on weekends for the most part, and Fridays if I get home from work on time. Until then, and until tomorrow, same time, 5 till 7:30ish, 8 GMT or whatever time zone this is for UK. I hope to see more of you guys again. This is Serge signing off. Take care.